session, I will try to explain Cron, which is a scheduler on Linux operating system. So Cron can schedule jobs based on a specific day, time, day of week, day of month. So it can help us to schedule something in future. So mostly, we people create some schedules. For example, uh, we have to wish some of our close friends and families on some birthdays. How do we make sure that we remember it? We either note it down on the calendar or we note it down somewhere in diary. Okay. Today we most of us use calendars. We have Google Calendar and some your own other tools which you might be using on your phone. Uh, but on Linux, we have something called Cron. Now, Cron can help us to schedule some jobs based on a specific day of week, a day of month, or an hour, minute, something. So it is not specific to a date on calendar. For example, 1st of Jan 2017. So this is a full date. Now what we can do here is like it can schedule something to run on 1st of Jan of every year. Okay. So this is how cron can help. Now cron, if you see a cron file, if you see a cron job, I should say, it it takes some parameters. Okay, and these parameters are explained. I'm demonstrating them as star. So the first star is basically the minute of an hour. So it generally minute of an hour are from 0 to 59. So if you want to schedule something every minute, okay, you want to see any errors coming, you want to check any new errors in a log file, right? You can use to check every minute. Okay, so if you say 1, it will be every 1 minute. Okay, off every hour. Next is r. So r means it goes from 0 to 23. So 0 means midnight, 12. 1 means 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and 1 p.m. means 13 here. That's how it is scheduled based on R. Now, day of month, which is 1 to 31. If you want to schedule something on, every second of the month, maybe a reminder to pay your bills. Similarly, you can do it you can schedule it something for maybe 6 monthly. Maybe you have a policy that is expiring, right? And that policy you can put a reminder that in every month, you know on April, in the month of April, okay, on maybe second day of April, you want to get a reminder, so that can be scheduled. And day of week, so if you want to do something based on your you know weekly basis. So example, I want to do something on every Sunday. I want to run a job on on my system to find any new file created in the last week. So I want to review like what new files are being created on my machine, who is creating files, or what files are being created on my machine. Let's take an example and try to run cron. And meantime, I'll also give you some examples of scheduling it in different ways. uh, let's first see cron. So cron is to see an existing cron job. The command is cron tab hyphen l. So right now there are no cron tabs, no cron jobs here. Let me schedule one cron job. Cron tab hyphen e. E stands for editing the cron tab. So cron tab hyphen e, and then I need to schedule something. Okay. Before scheduling, I first should create a script, something that I'm looking for, right? So I have a folder here, cron jobs. In cron jobs, I have created a script, find all files, and this script is working. Dot slash find new files dot bash. So whenever I run this file, it will give me a list of all new files created in last 5 days. Okay. You can take a look on the file. That's fine. It's a simple find command. Okay, and it just goes to my home folder and find out any new files created in last 5 days. Uh, so how to schedule this job. Okay, I want to run this job on every, say, okay, let me update it to every 7 days actually. So, yeah. So let's see. So in last 7 days, these files are created. Now I want to see this list on every Monday of the month, or every Monday of the week. So let's go back. So day of the week is 0 to 0 to 6. 0 is Sunday, so 1 will be Monday here. So what I need to do is when I schedule the cron tab, hyphen E, I will say insert first, star, plus star, star, star. Now I have to schedule on Monday. So it is 1. So every first week of the month, oh, I'm sorry, every first day of the week, which is Monday, this script will execute. Okay. Now, if I say all stars, it will execute every minute. It starts from the basics. So every minute it will on. If it is Monday, every minute the script will execute. Okay. So I need to schedule it. Let me just first show how to schedule. So what I need to do is give a path full, but try to give full paths actually of scripts. Slash and use the commands as well. So slash bin slash bash. The file is slash home slash wadwani slash cronjobs slash find new files dot bash. Let me copy paste. Okay. Now, if I run this command, where's the output going? Nowhere, right? So I have to give an output as well. Let me take an output in my slash home slash wadwani slash say new file list. Okay. Now this script will run on every Monday at I've not given it a specific time to star means every Monday it will just keep on running every minute because it is star here. So I need to give it some specifics. Maybe at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. means 15. Okay. This is hour. This is minute. Okay. So every 3 p.m. on Monday, this will execute and create the list of files in the file home wadwani new file. Okay. So now let's see cron tab hyphen L. So cron tab hyphen L is used to list to the cron jobs. So now this is scheduled. So every Monday it will run. Every time you schedule the cron job, it is always suggested to run it the same way it is scheduled. So you will know if there are any errors. Okay. And then let's see this file, the output. So yes, it gave me some output. That means the script is working. Sometimes the script has some errors, and if you want to capture those errors, what you're supposed to do is cron tab hyphen e. After the log file, you need to give standard error and output. Sorry, and output. So if there are any errors in the script, it will give the errors here. Let me create some error. Let me introduce some errors in the script. Di find new files. These are the files. I intentionally missed echo here. Okay. Intentionally I missed echo here. Okay. So when I run the script again, okay. So there's some error. Let's see if that error is captured in the new file list. Okay. So see, Uh, okay, because in this command I have not given, I have not, let me see. Cron tab -l. The best way is always copy and paste the exact line. I made a mistake, you should not do the same. Okay, executed it and cat slash new file. So the error is visible here. So it's always suggested to use the output as well as error redirector when you run in cron job. So win bash is the bash command. This is a way how to execute bash script, right? So we can use sh, we can use win bash, we can use dot, or we can execute. So it's always suggested to use full paths. Okay, we call them as absolute path and the executable. This is an example of scheduling in Crunch. Okay, so if I have to schedule this to run a script every minute, now these could be finding errors on your log files, right? Those scripts to run something every minute, cron tab -l, sorry, cron tab -e. I'll show the examples just like that. So if I say star by one, star, 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 so it is this execute every 1 minute. Okay, if I say star by 10, this will execute every 10 minutes. So star by number of minutes means that number of minutes. Now, if you want to execute something every hour, okay, so every hour at every minute or every hour. So let me say every hour at 0 minute and star by one. Okay, so execute every hour at 0 minute. That means example 200 20300. So if I'd say 15 star by 1 star star star, so this will execute every hour at 15 minutes. Example will be 215, 315. This is how hourly is done. Similarly, you can put every month, every week, like uh, uh, every third of every week or every 2 days. So that way you can schedule it.